Have you ever felt that a decision meant to make life easier ended up changing everything you thought you knew about home and comfort? Imagine moving to a place where everything seems organized and cared for, yet you slowly realize that something irreplaceable is missing. If you're 60 or older and have ever considered a nursing home, this message is for you. What if the promise of care comes with a cost you never expected? Stay with me as I share my deepest regret and the lessons I've learned about finding true comfort and connection in later years. And if this message resonates with you, please subscribe and share your thoughts along the way. Today, I will share the honest truth about my experience with moving to a nursing home, my biggest regret, and the wisdom that I wish I had known before making that decision. I'll reveal what I felt was lost, the unexpected challenges I faced, and how I discovered ways to reclaim my sense of purpose and connection. But I won't reveal all of it just yet. There's a journey of discovery ahead. Stay with me until the end, and you might learn something that helps you avoid the same regret. When I first decided to move into a nursing home, I believed it was the right choice. I wanted to be cared for, have meals prepared, and not worry about the burdens of daily chores. I was filled with hope that I would finally enjoy my golden years without the stress of managing everything on my own. The promise was a comfortable life filled with companionship and security. I recall the excitement on moving day, the orderly corridors, the friendly staff, and the promise of a supportive community. But as days turned into weeks, I began to notice subtle changes. The sense of independence that had defined my life slowly faded away. I started to miss the familiar warmth of my own home, the personal touches of my family, and the freedom to live on my own terms. Have you ever wondered if the convenience of a structured environment might come at a personal cost? Think about how you would feel if your space, once filled with your own memories and character, became just another sterile room in a long hallway. If you have any thoughts on this, please share them in the comments below. I'm eager to know how others have felt about similar transitions. One of my biggest regrets is not realizing how much I would lose emotionally. In the nursing home, routines became standardized and personal freedom was limited. The sense of community, while present, often felt impersonal. I missed the ability to invite friends and family over on a whim, the comfort of my own favorite chair, and even the sound of my own laughter echoing in my home. It wasn't that the staff didn't care. They did their best to offer support. Yet the emotional void grew as the walls of the facility closed in on me. I started to feel isolated, not because I was alone, but because the personal connection I craved was missing. Have you ever experienced a time when comfort came at the expense of your spirit? It's a painful realization when you understand that being cared for physically doesn't always mean your heart is being cared for. I invite you to reflect on your own experiences. What does true comfort mean to you? How do you balance the need for care with the desire for personal freedom? Please share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might help someone else who is facing a similar decision. Over time, I began to see that the convenience of a nursing home came at a high price. My daily routines, once filled with personal choice and cherished habits, were replaced with schedules and rules that left little room for spontaneity. I lost the opportunity to shape my day, to enjoy small pleasures like a morning walk in my own garden or the comfort of choosing my favorite meal exactly how I like it. I remember how I used to spend quiet mornings reading in my own space, surrounded by photos of my loved ones and souvenirs from a life well lived. In the nursing home, everything was standardized. While many might appreciate that consistency, I felt that my individuality was slowly fading away. What would you miss the most about your own home if you had to give it up? How important is the freedom to make small choices every day? These are questions worth pondering. If you've ever faced such a trade-off, please share your experience in the comments below. Every insight helps build a fuller picture of what truly matters in life. Despite the regret, I didn't give up on finding ways to reclaim the parts of myself that I felt were lost. I began to search for activities and connections that reminded me of my individuality. I started simple, writing letters to old friends, calling family regularly, and even decorating my room with personal mementos that reminded me of home. I joined a local club for seniors where we shared our stories and supported each other through life's changes. It wasn't easy to break free from the constraints of the institution, but each small step gave me a sense of purpose and control. I learned that while I could not change the environment overnight, I could create little pockets of freedom and individuality within it. Have you ever found a way to bring a bit of your old self into a new setting? What small changes made a big difference for you? Please share your ideas and tips in the comments. Your wisdom can inspire others who are trying to reclaim their spark. Looking back, my biggest regret about moving to a nursing home is not realizing sooner that true care comes from maintaining your independence and individuality. The experience taught me that while convenience is valuable, it should never replace the freedom to be yourself. I learned that it's essential to ask yourself what truly matters. Is it the ease of daily chores, or is it the ability to live on your own terms? My advice to anyone facing a similar decision is to weigh both the practical and emotional costs. Consider how much you value your personal space, your unique routines, and your freedom to choose. I encourage you to reflect on these questions. What aspects of your independence are most important to you? How can you ensure that you remain true to yourself, even if circumstances change? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Your reflections can be a guiding light for others navigating similar paths. If you're finding these insights meaningful, please subscribe to Golden Years Wisdom and share your personal journey. Every comment enriches our community and helps us all learn from one another. In closing, I want you to know that every decision we make carries both benefits and costs. My regret about moving to a nursing home is a lesson in preserving what makes us unique, our memories, our habits, and our independence. Even in a place designed for care, it's up to us to hold on to our identity. If you've ever faced a tough choice about where to live or how to maintain your independence, please share your story in the comments. What has been your biggest challenge or your proudest moment? Let's support each other and remind one another that we still have a voice and that our experiences are a treasure. Thank you for listening. If this video has helped you reflect on your own journey, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Golden Years Wisdom, and continue the conversation by leaving your thoughts below. Your wisdom is powerful, and together we can make sure that every elder feels respected, empowered, and truly at home in their life. Take care, and remember, your life is a story worth telling, and every chapter matters.